Hey guys, it's Ruby and welcome back to my channel. So as always, I am starting off with my skincare, and here I'm using my SK2 Stempower cream, and I'm applying this all over my face and neck and pressing it in so it absorbs well. To give my skin that really pretty glow and sheen, I'm taking my Le Blanc de Chanel highlighting base, and I'm pretty much applying this to the high points of my face. This includes the tops of my cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, and also above my eyebrows as well. And guess who went to the MAC store? Me, I did, and I repurchased my Studio Sculpt foundation and also my Pro Longwear Concealer. My foundation is in the shade NC25. I'm just using a mixing palette to apply this foundation on, and then I'm just taking my Real Techniques buffing brush and transferring that from the palette onto my face and just buffing it into my skin so I can get that airbrush finish. I'm applying a touch of my Pro Longwear Concealer underneath my eyes. We are creating a smoky eye, so I'm going to do majority of my concealing afterwards. I haven't used this product in ages. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow in the shade number 25, but every time I pull it out and use it, I fall in love with it over again. It is a great brow product to use if you want to completely reshape the shape of your brows or just fill in your brows like I'm doing here. I'm taking my Urban Decay Original Primer Potion, and I'm using this as a base and primer for my eyelids, not forgetting to apply this on the inner corners and lower lash line as well. Every time I create a smoky eye, I always like to lay down a darker eyeshadow base. This is the Cacao Caviar stick from Mercier. I'm just applying this on my lids only and blending it up onto my crease with a synthetic brush. It's so much easier to move and blend out cream products with a synthetic brush than it is with a natural head brush. So now I'm taking this Tarte palette and I'm dipping into this medium brown shade, and I'm running this through the crease and slightly above to create my transition shade. With the same MAC 217 brush, I'm dipping into this dark grey shade of eyeshadow, and I'm applying this directly into the crease, focusing this colour mostly on the outer third of the eyes. I'm now taking my Caviar stick from Mercier, and I'm running this on the centre of my lash line and blending it outwards using a smoky liner brush from Bobbi Brown. Make sure you leave the inner corners bare for our highlight. I'm dipping back into this dark grey shade just to deepen and darken up the lower lash line, and this will help to balance out the eyes. I'm creating that khaki green colour on the lids by taking this olive green eyeshadow with a hint of shimmer in it and applying this directly over the brown shadows we applied on our lids and lower lash line. If your transition colour is looking a little bit too patchy, then what you can do is take a bone coloured eyeshadow and run this underneath your brow bone, and this will help marry the transition colour into the brow bone highlight really nicely. Next, I'm taking my MAC pigment in the shade Naked, and I'm applying a small amount to the brow bones and the inner corners for a little bit of sheen and highlight. And now we're finally onto the eyeliner, and I'm creating just a standard winged line. I'm using my Sigma Beauty Wicked Gel Liner. This is my favorite gel liner, and I always use a MAC 263 synthetic angle brush to create my wing because it does all the work for you. Here all I'm doing is taking a bit of my Pro Longwear Concealer to clean up the edges before applying my Mercier Volume Express Mascara, and I'm just applying this to the outer corners of my top and lower lashes. I'm also popping on a pair of falsies, and this will help give the illusion of bigger eyes as well. To give my face some definition, I'm using my CK1 Color Compact Foundation in the shade 500 Tan, and I'm using a small synthetic brush to help blend the product underneath my cheekbones, around my jawline, and also on my forehead and temple as well. Blend this contour well into the hairline before moving on to applying your highlighting concealer. I used my Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20 to not only highlight but also clean up underneath the eyes. For the cheeks, I decided to use a sheer cheek colour. This is actually an illuminator from Face of Australia, but it has a beautiful orange tinge that I'm using on my cheeks to give my skin a healthy glow. I'm keeping my lips quite simple today, and I'm using my CHICHI Totally Nude Lip Pencil as an all-over lip colour, so it's long-lasting as well. You can definitely add a gloss over this, but I decided to leave this look as is. I'm really happy with the way my eyes turned out. I can see why Mila tends to go for these makeup looks or these eye makeup looks. They are very flattering and they do make the eyes look a lot bigger. So guys, I'm heading out after this. As well as showing you how I got this particular makeup look, I'm also going to show you what I do with my day-old hair. If you've been watching me for a while or you're following me on Instagram, you would know that I usually part my hair to the side when I'm wearing my hair down. You can probably tell by looking at my hair that it's very thick, and this weighs down my hair, so I need to spray some dry shampoo onto the roots so that my hair has some body. Otherwise, it's literally going to stick to my scalp and it's not flattering for my face shape. The easiest and quickest tool for me to use is my GHD straightener. If I'm in a hurry, this is what I use to curl my hair. I'm not even using a mirror, I'm just using my viewfinder to curl my hair. That's how easy it is, and as you can see, it's just doing all the work for me. I just have to twist my wrists a bit and wrap the hair around it, but it's pretty much doing all the work for me, as you can see, and I just love the curl that it creates. The added bonus of using a straightener is you can use it to create lift, especially if you've sprayed some products close to the roots just like I did. It will pretty much hold its shape throughout the night. And that's how I pretty much get the front of my hair looking like this. I'm finishing off this hairstyle with some hair oil. This is the Garnier Fructis hair oil, and it does an amazing job at smoothing out the hair and also adding a nice shine to it. And that is the hair and makeup done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed watching this tutorial, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!